Okay, so please forgive the horrible, messy state that my workbench is in right now. I need to reorganize it. I need to get a few more shelves. It's because all of this shit is full of stuff. But anyways, right, yeah. Crown Victoria LED headlight switch upgrade. This is probably going to be either a two-part video or I'll just edit this on later. But basically, I have the these after they came in ages ago. These are the straw hat style LED lights, which basically give a really nice sort of a flood effect. The big issue with the way the whole sort of reflection assembly works is, you know, you have the LED in the middle, but it's actually supposed to be a bulb, and then it goes out the light piping from around it, which is why I did the whole crack the ice technique on the LEDs like that with a pair of side cutters. That one's not a great style, but that actually brings it in pretty close to the same size as the actual straw hat LED. If I can get it to focus, please. There you go. So you can see it's about the same. So I just figured I'd do a quick sort of comparison between the two. Just so you can sort of see the side sort of emitting and even dead on of the cracked ice style one, and then the actual straw hat one. It doesn't quite... Actually, yeah, I'd say from the side on, it's pretty much about the same. Maybe a little brighter, but then you can see on this point it's actually just way brighter. And if I go ahead and turn this off and move my gimbal in the right direction. So against the wall, this is the cracked ice one. And I can just bring it in closer to show the pattern. And then we have the actual straw hat one. And these are running at basically the same voltage. And you can see it's just, you know, it's a wide angle lens basically on the LED. It really swaps it out there, and then the cracked ice one, not so much. So I just have to go and find a bigger resistor in my horrible messy box of resistors, which is somewhere around here. I think it's yep, there it is. Beside the propane tank and the analytical balance and some other shit. So yeah, I'm going to test that out and then either upload this thing separately, but I have a feeling these straw hat LEDs are gonna even out the lighting just that little bit extra that I wanted, or at least mean I don't have to break this. And you know, you break it, sometimes they don't always work. It won't have the same characteristic of lighting, whereas this thing, you know, it'll be basically the same every time. I mean, there's, you know, quality control with Chinese stuff and whatnot, but yeah. Okay, so I've got the new module. This is a, I believe it's a 620 ohm resistor up in the base there, and then the straw hat LED. That's sitting about the same distance as it was last time. I think maybe I'd like to get that down a little further, but we'll see how that goes, and if I need to, I can move the resistor back up, and then I've just wrapped the leads around there again. A little more difficult with the tougher one off of the LED, but the resistor is pretty easy to get matching that pattern, so we'll test it out. And I figured this would be a good chance to shoehorn in some gimbal footage, because I don't use it as much as I thought I would, and it's pretty freaking cool. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna toss that thing in. Okay, so it's still not amazing, but you know, it's actually pretty good. You can see quite well on this one how the rightmost one is a little more dim, and I don't know if you can really get past that. I mean, honestly, the factory one may be very well like that. Being incandescent may not do much better of a job, or maybe it's just not as obvious because the whole thing will be dimmer. But yeah, that's back up and running. So in a couple weeks, I will see if it's still good, and then probably start grabbing orders for them or something if people want to mail out those little burnt out parts to me.